If your asylum claim refused by the Home Secretary, what are the remedy available? Can you claim asylum again? Or can you do appeal against the refusal of asylum claim? What is the procedure to do an appeal? Which form you should submit it? What is the cost involved? Well, the first question is, can you appeal against the refusal? Well, it depends on the refusal letter. If the Home Secretary certify that your case has no merit under Section 94 and 94B, and you don't have any right of appeal within the UK, then you have option left to go, you can't appeal within the UK. But in most of the asylum cases, the refusal do has a right of appeal. And if you do have a right of appeal, then you can submit the appeal against the refusal to the first year tribunal within 14 days. So remember, within 14 days from the day you receive the refusal letter, you should submit the appeal. The procedure to submit the appeal is, first, you must establish that the Home Secretary is wrong to refuse your appeal legally. So, or it is not fair or unreasonable or unlawful. So you must establish and explain why the refusal is unlawful. You need to complete a form, which I'll show you screen, that is IAFT5. That is the form which you need to complete it. Right. You do not need to give all the grounds of appeal. However, you must explain why you want to appeal. You need to give your refusal letter, your details, your email, your contact details. If it is late appeal, you need to explain why it is late. You must give, and you need to give a brief information, basically, what is the ground. So if it is unlawful, how it is unlawful. I know you are not a lawyer, so you more likely don't know the procedure, but at least if you can give a brief information, then it will be easier for the the court office to understand how you appeal on what basis. And for the Home Secretary as well, the Home Office will need to prepare a response of your appeal, and that is very helpful for them. Now, you need to pay £140 court fee. You can give your card details if you have a bank card, or you can pay by check. This form you can submit it online, or you can send it by post. Now, once you submit it, then more likely you will get a acknowledgement of service from the court, email. And what the court will do, they will send your appeal to the Home Office, legal department, and Home Office will prepare a response. So what they do normally, they prepare all the document, your screening interview record, your substantial interview record, any evidence you have submitted during the claim or during the interview. They will provide all the evidence to the bundle to the court, and they will send you a bundle by email or by post too. And after that, court will give direction. Basically, court official will issue direction. They have authority to issue direction to you to submit the skeleton argument, the legal argument, and your bundle, your document. So you will submit it, and that point, I think you shouldn't deal with this because asylum is very complex area of immigration law. You should involve a lawyer to prepare the skeleton argument. If you just give an argument based on facts, it might be difficult to convince the court, convince the judge. So it is better at this point or before that you should involve a lawyer. Now, it's not only asylum claim. If the Home Secretary refused your asylum claim, Home Secretary under an obligation under Article 6 of Human Rights Act, that decision must be comply with the human rights. I mean, if any human rights issue in your refusal, that also has to be considered by the Home Secretary. If you are not eligible for refugee under Convention 1, Article 1 of Refugee Convention, the Home Secretary should consider also humanitarian protection. So when you do appeal, in the appeal form, you need to explain whether Home Secretary has taken into account your human rights, whether Home Secretary has taken into account a humanitarian protection in addition to Refugee Convention. So this is what bit technical and legal matter. So I would suggest appeal. If you refuse, you should consider to involve a lawyer, and also for asylum, legal aid is available. So you might get a free help about it. In any case, then once you submitted your skeleton argument, your bundle, the court again will send it to the Home Office again, legal department. They will review it and they will give their position again. They submit their where they accept your argument or they refuse. And then once the court receive their argument, then more likely court will issue a hearing date unless it accepted your appeal. And on that hearing date, you will appear to represent you, or if you have a lawyer, your lawyer will represent you at the hearing, Immigration Fast Track Tribunal. You will get a letter from the court for hearing notice, and Home Office will send a caseworker or representative to represent Home Secretary. Both of you will submit your argument, evidence, witness statement. I'll explain another day regarding what happened in the court hearing, and I have some video as well in my YouTube. Have a look. So once the hearing court either will give the judgment the same day, which is less likely. Most of the cases court reserve the decision, and after 14 days to 3 weeks, you will get the decision by email or by post. If you if it is not come to in your favor, if your appeal is refused, you can ask the faster tribunal for permission to appeal again within 14 days. If faster tribunal refuse permission to appeal, you can go to upper tribunal for permission to appeal to the upper tribunal. So this is how you can proceed. So this is a brief information about a refusal of asylum claim, how you can appeal to the faster tribunal. If you need any assistance, please feel free to contact with me. My name is Suhail Ahmed. I'm the principal solicitor of SWF Solicitor based in Milton Keynes, London. We have office in both town. However, if you live anywhere in the UK, you can book an appointment for video consultation. We can take an instruction remotely via video link without visiting our office. Thank you very much. For today, our contact details appear at the bottom of the screen, and that is our office number for London and Milton Keynes. Thank you for today.